K-Rock here. Welcome back to Behind the Bands. We recorded episode 7 of Behind the Bands with Wasabi backstage live right after they gave their performance. So when you watch the interview, you're going to hear a lot of sound going on in the background. That's because Domino Falls was playing out on stage live at Ram's Head. In fact, you can even hear their violin player warming up in the background. But we love this interview. We love this band. So check out Wasabi. And we apologize about the background noise, but that's the life of rock and roll, and that's what happens at a live rock show. This is K-Rock. Check out Wasabi. We're back with Behind the Bands again, and this is going to be an unusual episode because this is a first for us. We have never actually just done a cold interview right after seeing the band for the very first time. We are here with Wasabi. We are at Ram's Head Live, and we are thrilled that they took the time to be with us. And we have with us Jay, Kemo, and Anthony, and this is Wasabi. Guys, what's up?
Hey, how are you? Thanks for coming out.
So my first question is, I've heard you guys referred to as Wasabi brothers. I've heard you referred to as Wasabi. Are you brothers, or are you just Wasabi?
We are brothers of the same mother, which is usually not the case.
Hands on steroids.
Exactly.
We're actually 3 of 5.
So you were 3 of 5.
And who's the oldest, and tell us what you play?
Anthony is the oldest.
No, he's not. Kemo is the oldest.
I'm the oldest. I'm a Sagittarius. I enjoy long walks on the beach.
He plays guitar.
And I like long walks on the beach.
I'm Jay. I'm the second oldest, and I play the bass guitar and sing.
I'm Anthony. I'm the youngest. There's actually 2 between us, and I play the drums.
So these guys are a fixture on the Baltimore rock and roll scene, so you've got to get out and see a live show. Now I want to ask you about 98 Rock a little bit. You guys are well supported, it seems like, on 98 Rock.
We really dig those guys. They're really cool to us.
They're really, really good people.
And the reason I know that is they talk about the food you bring. Tell us a little bit about the food that comes to 98 Rock.
Well, we do this thing called Japanese breakfast, which is pretty much a bunch of random things that we used to eat.
Like snacks
and things like that.
But
dried anchovies.
Stuff on the grosser side, like dried squid strips and stuff you wouldn't want to eat for
It's kind of
breakfast.
like a beef jerky, but made out of squid.
It's
really
real.
good.
It's actually quite delicious.
But I noticed you refer to it as stuff you used to eat, so...
It was kind of silly. Put it this way, it's not chicken McNuggets and french fries.
Now tonight, it was my first time seeing you, and the song that caught my attention was a song that you talked about with the military. Can you talk a little bit about that song? Who wrote it? What is it? A little more about it?
We all kind of, we were driving back from Gettysburg, and we did a show in Gettysburg, and we're driving back from Gettysburg, and there's a lot of military history there. And I just remember, we all got real quiet, and Kemo said, it takes a lot of sacrifice to be this brave. And it really hit me, and we started talking about how our grandfather was in World War II, and our father was in Vietnam, where he met our mother. My mom's not Vietnamese, but dad served in part of Japan and then my grandfather-in-law, who was in the Korean War, and Kemo's father-in-law was in Vietnam. And we're like, man, this is what it took. All of our fathers had to fight to make sure we could be up there on stage doing what we do. And it kind of hit us hard. And we've always been dedicating I'm Not Drunk, I'm Still Drinking to those guys because we think out of everybody, the U.S. military definitely deserves a nice round of drinks.
Right.
But we wanted to write something specifically for them. And so we were kind of thinking about it, and the first thought that always came to my mind is, I guess the hardest thing would be being away from home.
Yeah.
So I thought, and I'm kind of a sap, so I thought about that clean
None of us have served in the military, but a lot of our grandfathers or great-grandfathers, our father have served. And we will probably never serve in the military, but I think as an American, that if you don't serve in the military, that it is your, what's that? It's your duty to, when the troops come home, say welcome home. Thank you. You know, and that's why the song's called Welcome Home. You know, because anybody that comes to our show, we want to let them know, hey, listen, we are up here playing because of what you do, because of your sacrifice. And that's it.
And for those of you that watch this program behind the scenes, we'll give a little salute to Miss Mid-Atlantic back there who served in the military as well. So we'll send that out to her.
You're welcome.
So,
Thank you very much.
so we've seen the live act now. We know about some of your originals. Is there a CD that we can buy? Is there one in the works? Is there one out? Where are we at with
Talk
that?
to me, Jay.
We have one in the works. All of our music is downloadable through www.wasabiband.com, and it's free. Just join our mailing list and you can have all of our tunes. We'll be adding new songs to it as we go, and hopefully eventually we'll have a full-length CD for everybody. And we have a lot of songs that we've written, and the ones that you're hearing are the ones that we think are best for everybody right now. I believe there's songs that I think that are phenomenal that we just have in the back burner.
About what, 30-something songs?
Yeah,
a lot of songs.
But they range from so many different genres that I don't know if people today would appreciate it as much maybe a little down the road. So we kind of push that in the back, pull these up front.
Very intricate, heavy songs
Yeah.
about life and divorce and losing everything. And then going from that to very happy songs like "When I Get Into You, Drop and Slop." Sometimes you got to just pick what your audience really wants.
So, what's your idea for the first song you would do a video? Or maybe you already have a video and I don't know about it. Do you have a video yet?
No,
So which song's gonna be the first video when you get your video? To give you, what's the theme?
If they don't mind, I'm pushing for Booty Rocket.
Booty
our
Rocket.
opening song. I think that song kind of just explains it all. It's kind of a tribute to the greatest gift God has given man, women. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, that's the way I see it. And I mean, we've got a couple ideas that are going right now, and we've got some good friends that we're going to involve in the project, and hopefully have a great video.
And that's actually the first song I heard by you guys, because I checked out your Reverb Nation site, and I think it's the first one that comes up there.
So Booty Rockin' to me, when I wrote it, was not about a supermodel. You know, you think, oh, booty rocking, you think stripper, perfect body. That song is about a woman. You know, it's 99.7%, I'm just guessing, of the women are not supermodels, you know? And being somebody with experience, you learn, when you're 18, you think, oh, I want to be with a supermodel. And you wait, and you wait, and you wait, and the supermodel never comes, right? Next thing you know, you're 27, and you're like, I missed out on life. And you know why? Because your perspective on women is completely different. You're thinking Hollywood. You're thinking, you know, sweeps. You know, sometimes every guy out there to do that. You know, go out with somebody you might think is 0.7% less beautiful than you would go out with. And let me tell you, by the time you get through the appetizer, you're gonna realize that there's more to life than her eyebrows being 0.3 inches longer. You know, her body fat being a certain percentage. You know. I'm Asian, I'm good at math, everything is math, and everything is percentages for me, so it's difficult,
Even
But
sex
anyway.
is math with him.
Exactly.
After that, that's going to take that, if you heard the title of that song, it's going to take that video when they make that in a whole different direction than what we ever would have thought about.
Yeah.
So, what do you want to leave the fans who don't know you with? What do you want to tell them about Wasabi? Just tell us, what do they
You go,
need to know about
let's
you
all
guys?
do this. You go first.
I'm gonna tell you about Wasabi. I think that one of the things you got to realize about us is that we're up there because we love being up there. Now everybody's gonna say that, but I've been playing with him since for 30 years now.
Yeah.
We've been playing on stage together for 30 years, and there are times.
Start when you were 2. You don't even look that old. I mean, it's 30 years.
I know.
38.
They didn't start about 4, right?
What's that?
You guys started when you were 4.
I started playing when I was 9, 8.
8. You were 8. I was 9. Right?
That was great. But we do it. Our fans, our friends, anybody who comes out to see us, there's no certain type of special person we want everybody. You're always welcome at a Wasabi show. You're going to be our friends. We're going to be your friends. We're going to party together afterwards. That's what you're getting when you come out with us. No doubt about that. We're not going to snub anybody. You know, I think that's super important.
We saw that firsthand. We just witnessed that out there. I mean, in a matter of minutes, we picked that up right away.
Yeah, aren't they awesome people?
My big thing is, we may look like we're from the big city. We look like we're from the big city. You're like, wow, look at these guys. They're rock stars. They're huge. Everybody loves them. But, when we come off the stage, we're from a little itty bitty town. Everybody's from a little itty bitty town. And we cherish that thought. That's what we bring to the stage. We don't bring, hell yeah, we're rock stars. We bring, you know what? We're the little guys,
Just like you.
We're just like everybody, and we hope for the best. We love playing music, and if it takes us to Mars, it's great, If it takes us to West Baltimore on a bus, we're cool with that too. We just love what we do.
For me, I guess Wasabi is kind of like an injection. I want that our energy that you see on stage, more them than me, because I'm stuck pacing to a drum kit. I want that to go from them to you and to the people behind you. So by the time we're done playing our song, you're jumping around, going crazy, and you didn't think you were going to do that before. That's what makes me happy when I see us play our first song, and people I don't even know are going nuts. That's higher than any drug you could possibly ever take.
He's done a lot of drugs.
He doesn't even drink. I'm angelic, but I don't drink or do drugs.
We have been instantly impressed with Wasabi. We want to thank them for having us at Ram's Head tonight. We especially want to thank them for being on Behind the Bands. And go and check them out live. You got to see it. They bring a following with them. We noticed that right when we got here tonight. We started seeing the Wasabi shirts early. So go check them out live. You won't be disappointed. This is K-Rock for Behind the Bands.